so we don't run over. Okay, so I'm just going to dive right in. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about emeralds. I know you've probably heard some chatter about it in Coach Basics or in the team page, and you're like, what the heck is emeralds? How do I get there? It's super easy. I think I hit it in like 5 days. So once you guys make your mind up to do it, it's like done. Okay, so emerald, what is emerald? Emerald is the first rank in like the coach advancement. I guess you could say the ladder. There's really no ladder here to climb. But emerald is the first rank that you guys can reach after coach. And all it means is that you have 2 coaches on your team. Hi, Sage. You have started to build your own team. So you're going to have 1 coach on your left leg and 1 coach on your right leg. Now, if you guys have gone into your Coach Online office and you've looked at your genealogy, you may see some names in your organization already, and you're like, who the heck are these people? I didn't sign anybody up. The really cool thing about the way that Beachbody has set up our genealogy is that depending on which leg you guys are on, and I think you're both on my left leg, anybody that I sign up onto my team after the day that you join my team is going to go below you. Now, you are not responsible for training them. You're not responsible for reaching out to them, anything like that. But whatever they order, any volume that they accrue, if they start building a business, anything that their team is doing is going to add to your volume bank in addition to your personally sponsored coaches. So that's kind of awesome. They don't count as it doesn't count as having 1 coach on your left leg. Now, when we're talking about rank advancement requirements, and I say that you guys have to have 1 on your left and 1 on your right, that means personally sponsored coaches. So those are people that you actually brought onto your team. People that I sign up and put underneath you on that leg only count for volume purposes, and we'll get into that in just a minute when we talk about team cycle bonus. So since you are both on my left leg, that means your left leg is going to be your strong leg because there's going to be more volume on that side, obviously, because I'm adding to it for you in addition to what you're doing. So you're kind of going back and forth, left, right, to keep it balanced. Your left leg is going to be a little bit stronger, and that's okay, and I'll explain that in a second. So why do you want to get to emerald? Hang on. There we go. Emerald, there's a couple different benefits once you get to emerald. You guys have heard some people talking about maybe free customer leads. Now, that doesn't happen. You're not eligible to get free customer leads from Beachbody until you are an emerald coach. And that's because there are a lot of people in the network that are coaches, but they're not necessarily working the business. They're just signed up as discount coaches. Now, we've got about 450,000 coaches in the network, and I want to say maybe 10% of them are working their business. I mean, it's not, the majority of these coaches are discount coaches, we'll put it that way. And so when Beachbody decides, that they're going to give a free customer lead to somebody, somebody that ordered through an infomercial at 2 o'clock in the morning, or somebody that just went to beachbody.com because they're like, oh, I've heard that P90X thing is really good, I'm going to go order it. So they just go to beachbody.com because they don't know a coach to order from. They will get assigned a coach. Now, when Beachbody decides they're going to give somebody a free customer lead, they don't want to give it to a discount coach because that discount coach is probably not looking at their online office. They're probably going to have no idea that they got a free customer lead. And so if that person's looking for support, they're not going to get it from a discount coach. So that's the reason they wait until you are an emerald to give you this benefit. Now, your $15.95 coach fee every month that you pay for, it helps maintain your websites, but it also goes to pay for those infomercials. And so it's a huge benefit that we get these customer leads from those infomercials, and it ends up kind of paying for itself. There are 2 different customer lead programs, depending on whether you hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. You can get a lead that just went on teambeachbody.com and created a free account, or you can get a lead that actually already ordered something and then start accruing volume and commission from their recurring orders, which is awesome because somebody that's continuously ordering Shakeology is going to make you about $30 a month and you didn't even do anything, right? So that covers your business service fee right there. I will post more information about the customer lead program this afternoon. That'll be kind of like my informational post in Coach Basics for today, so you guys can kind of dive into that a little bit. So then in addition to the customer lead program, once you hit Emerald, you are now earning Team Cycle bonus as a part of your paycheck. As a brand new coach, you're only going to get retail commission. And over time, we are not salespeople, you guys. I don't want you out there on the streets hustling for these, sales all the time just to make your paychecks bigger. That's going to make you look desperate. It's going to come across in conversations and people are going to pick up on it and it's not going to work. So I don't want your goal to be to make $600 a week in retail commissions. Like, that's ridiculous. So over time, the biggest part of your paycheck is going to become this Team Cycle bonus. Now I don't even remember. I'm in like 7 different training groups right now. I'm going to pull up our Coach Basics group really quick. Did I post the video for you guys about Team Cycle bonus? I don't think I did. No. Okay. I'm scrolling through and I'm not seeing it. I just didn't want to repeat myself and have you guys be like, we've heard all of this already. I'll do a very quick overview and then I can post a video about it for you guys. Michael Niemand is the president of the network and he's really funny and he's like a huge dork, but he does this little action figure video where he explains how your volume on your left leg and your right leg works and how it contributes to your Team Cycle bonus. There are also those videos that I put in our team page. If you guys saw that I put up those photo albums, there is one about volume and compensation, and there are a couple of videos in there that explain how Team Cycle bonus works. But basically, the very, very top, broad overview is that as an Emerald, you're going to get $14 per cycle. And the way you cycle is 100 points in volume on your weak leg and 200 points in volume on your strong leg. Now, a bag of Shakeology is 90 points already. So if you've got a couple of people ordering Shakeology from you, it's going to start to accrue pretty quickly. So every time they can subtract 100 points on one leg and 200 points on the other leg from your volume bank for the week, you're going to earn one cycle. It's $14 as an Emerald, $16 as a Ruby, $18 as a Diamond. You will cap out at $250 a week as an Emerald. So once your team starts to grow, you're going to want to advance in rank so that you don't cap out at $250. If you're earning more than that, you're going to lose money, right? And you can get to $250 a week very quickly, surprisingly quickly. $14 doesn't sound like a lot, but I promise you it adds up fast. Hi. My little guy's at school and then my other one's down for a nap. She's cooperating today. So that's kind of a very, very general overview of Team Cycle bonus. Those videos will dive a little bit deeper into it for you. Customers their volume does not count toward those volume banks on your left and right leg. Customers are going to add to my volume because it's going to be volume generated on whichever side of my organization you guys are on. So thanks, you'll help me, but you're not helping yourself. So that's why I tell you guys about the discount coach option, because it's kind of a no-brainer. We talked about that before, right? That person's going to get a discount when they continue to order Shakeology and anything else. They'll get their 25% discount. And then you get that volume added to your left and right legs because coaches will get assigned to a leg to start bumping up your Team Cycle bonus. So everybody wins. So that's why it's so important. Literally every single time somebody orders a challenge pack from me, I tell them about the discount coach option. to get to Emerald, you do not need business builders. Those two people, that one person on your left and that one person on your right, do not need to be business builders. They can be discount coaches. It doesn't matter. A coach is a coach is a coach for volume purposes. I got to Emerald. I put Patrick on my left leg, and then I think my mom was on my right leg because she and my dad wanted to try Shakeology. Boom, done. 5 days, right? I probably could have done it in 1 day if I had learned about it faster. But it's not hard at all. And then especially if you guys have people that are already interested in joining you in a challenge group, and I think, both of you have mentioned that you have, offer them that discount coach opportunity. If you are in this for the long haul, it's not, obviously not mandatory at all, but I would recommend putting your spouse at the top of your right leg, because you guys are both on the left. But for anybody that's watching the recording, you want your spouse to be at the top of your weak leg. And that's a business center that you can control. So like when you're trying to shoot for diamond, what you need is 4 coaches on each leg. One on each side needs to be an Emerald. Well, you found somebody that's maybe interested in building the business, but their sister and their mother definitely want to order Shakeology. So they popped Emerald on one side, like without even trying. And oh, look, your spouse is over here and you've got 2 discount coaches ready to sign up. You can put them under your spouse and you've got an Emerald on the other side, and all of a sudden you're diamond, right? That's also not hard. I like to try to, people that want to shoot for diamond, I want to help you guys get there in like 60 days. But Emerald is the first step to get you guys started to building those volume banks and that team cycle bonus, and get you guys your free customer leads as soon as you can. So, but in order to do that, you have to be hitting Success Club too. Just at least 5. But as you guys have seen with the interest that you've gotten so far, it's not hard. It's 3 people and you have the whole 30 days to do it. So it's nothing crazy. It's not 25 challenge packs or anything like that. But I am going to unmute you. And sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm like talking way too fast. Unmute you guys and let you ask them questions if you want to. Anybody have questions?
Can you hear me this time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
I don't think I have any questions, though.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah. But you can hear me, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Chelsea, do you have any questions?
No, not there.
No? Okay. It's pretty, if you guys go to, like I mentioned before, if you go to the team page and look in the volume and compensation photo album, Lindsay Matway's got a great video in there that kind of explains genealogy in your left and right leg. And then the video from Michael Niemand talking about team cycle bonus is also in there. You guys can find that stuff. And then you'll know where to find it when you have a new coach join your team and they have questions too. You can just kind of tag them in a comment on those pictures and then they can easily find it.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Awesome. Well, that was quick and easy.
You know, you went over that last week.
What's that?
You went over all this last week.
I went over Emerald last week?
Yeah. It's all my notes. I have Success Club 5. But I guess you didn't actually say it was Emerald at the time. But we went into that. That's okay.
Sorry. Wait, where is my, so I have a list of like my new coach Zoom calls that I do every week, and I wasn't supposed to talk about Emerald last week. Sorry.
Last week.
Next week, I'm talking about like pages, building your brand, helping you come up with like a marketing plan and when to run your challenge groups and stuff like that. So hopefully I didn't talk about that yet.
Last week you mentioned that you get 3 customer leads from corporate. Is that correct, or is it more?
Me personally?
In general, when you hit Emerald.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Sometimes I get 3, sometimes I get 7. There's no set number. It kind of depends on the number of people that are signing up through those different avenues.
So there's no limit either way.
Nope.
Cool. Okay.
No,
So
you might have a month where you get 1 or 2, and then you might have a month where you get 6.
okay.
You won't, if it's somebody that bought a challenge pack, you're not going to get the Success Club points for that, but you'll get the commission. Which is kind of why I like to get the people that just went on teambeachbody.com and created a free account. Like, there's obviously some interest there, you know, so then you reach out to them via email or by calling them or texting them or whatever, build that relationship, see what their goals are, how you can help them, make a recommendation, have them join your challenge group. Then you do get the Success Club points for it. So I think that's kind of a better situation, and that's the Success Club 5 scenario. The Success Club 10 one is when you get commission, but I'm like, I'd rather take commission and Success Club points personally. So that's helping pay for my Punta Cana trip next year. I want those points. So, yeah. Cool. Any other questions?
I don't think so. Is there anything we should know about this month's specials that they're running?
They, so right now, hang on. They change them every month, and I'm going to tell you guys the wrong one.
Yeah.
I do post them at the beginning of every month. But let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's Hammer and Chisel and the Ultimate Reset, but the Ultimate Reset isn't 140 because that's a much more expensive challenge pack. I want to say it's like 205 on special. But hang on just 1 second. Let me see.
Yeah, there was also Club and Shakeology and Club and Performance.
Yeah, so that's something new. So the Club and Shakeology challenge pack is always 140. So they would get 90 days access to Beachbody On Demand to try various programs or whatever. And then and a month of Shakeology. But then this month, they give you the option if somebody doesn't want Shakeology, but they want to try Energize and Recover, they'll swap them out instead. What's that?
Love Energize.
It's awesome.
Love that stuff.
I love it.
You have to try the rest of them now.
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, and I've never been a supplement kind of person.
Yeah.
But when they came out with it, I was like, I should probably give it a try in case people are asking me, like, I want to be able to speak authentically about it. Oh, we order that stuff every month.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And I was doing, what was I doing? I was doing 21 Day Fix Extreme when I did like my 30-day test of the whole performance line. And I was shocked. I would wake up the next morning and just spring out of bed, like not sore at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because I'm one of the people that actually has to take a nap after I work out. I'm the complete opposite of everybody else. I literally fall asleep when I work out. Then I take exercise and I'm like, I can do a second workout. I'm going to go get the kids. We're going to go outside and play. Like, it's awesome.
It's amazing. I love it. I usually, when I'm not pregnant, I will take it like every morning. And I miss it a lot. I love Energize. I actually did a half scoop this morning because I was dragging and I was like, oh, I need to work out and whatever. So I did like a half scoop, and I don't even do it every day, but yeah, it's awesome stuff.
All right, then I'm going to have to get the rest of them now.
Yeah, Recharge and Recover. So Recover is the chocolate flavored one, and that you take within an hour post-workout.
Right.
And then Recharge is 30 minutes before bedtime, and it's a vanilla one. And I like to just shake it with water and ice and make it really cold, and it's like a vanilla milkshake, and it is so good. And it's like, especially if you have a sweet craving at night anyway.
Exactly.
And if you're on the 21 Day Fix, those supplements don't count as a container. Even though they have a ton of protein in them, they don't count because they're like time-targeted calories.
Sure.
And so if you take them at the correct times, your body is using those calories so fast that they don't take anything away from your containers, which is awesome.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, so if people have questions about that, let's see. Excuse me. I'm just double checking. Okay, so yes, Hammer and Chisel plus Shakeology is 160, and then they also have the option to do Hammer and Chisel plus Energize and Recover for 160. And then there's the Club and Shakeology or Club and Performance. If they want to add a 3-day refresh to that, to the club challenge packs, it's 180. And then the Ultimate Reset is 275. It's normally 305 for the whole shebang. And the Ultimate Reset is awesome. I did it once right after I was done nursing Riley, and it, like, I've never felt so, like, just light and airy and empty, and it was great. But yeah, it is expensive, and it's a lot of stuff. Like, you take these little greens packets once a day, and they're disgusting, but they serve a purpose. The first week you cut out like all red meat and chicken. The second week you're basically vegetarian, and then the third week you're completely vegan. So people that really love meat, it can definitely be a challenge for them, but I thought it was worth it. I loved it.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And every day is different. So it's hard for those people that are like, oh, I do leftovers for lunch the next day because it's just easier. And I do a ton of that. But actually in the back of the recipe book, they have what's called Reset and a Crunch. And they'll just say, okay, on week 1, here are your 3 choices for breakfast, 3 choices for lunch, and 3 choices for dinner. And you just pick. So you can make it easier to cut down on all the prep time. So yeah. So, alrighty. Well, I'm going to stop the recording.